Hey guys, so I am in my office and I actually wanted to talk to you about like something that was pretty shocking. It actually happened like maybe like a month or two ago that I got like the initial news, but I wasn't quite sure yet. But now things have came to fruition and it's like a thing. So if you follow me or if you're subscribed to my email list, then I kind of gave you a little hint as to what it would be. So I'm going to tell you in a second, but before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hey y'all, do you want your student loan balance to look just like this? $0. Y'all know I just paid off my student loans last month. If you want more information on how you can pay off your student loans and the 8 tips that I use to pay off $14,180 in 9 months, click the link in the description box below for your 8 steps to paying off your student loans. It's free. Okay, so guys, my doctoral degree is paid for. It is 100% paid for. Typically, or in the past, if you've been following me for some time, then you know that I do work at a university, so I do get a stipend. It was $1,200 and I had to pay the fees. The fees were about $1,667. So that's a pretty, nice chunk of money each semester. Now, I only actually paid that in full once before I got my scholarships going, but typically I do pay maybe like I think the least amount that I paid has been like around $400. But even still, it's still like something out of your pocket, which honestly I noticed kind of deterred like a lot of people at the university from actually like wanting to go back and get some extra schooling. But a new incentive, for employees is that your doctoral degree is going to be paid for if it, aligns with what you're doing. So when I got the news, I was like, what? I actually contacted my advisor and he was like, no, I haven't heard of that. And I was like, the person who gave me that news, I was like, really? I don't think you know what you're talking about. And then I heard my director talk about it and I was like, okay, this is a thing. But I wasn't quite sure like how soon it was going to happen because the semester had already got like underway. But maybe like a week or so later, like my advisor contacted me and he was like, hey, I spoke to the dean. I'm of the graduate school. And she's like, yeah, this is a thing, but you need to contact HR. Because there's some paperwork that has to be done. So I contacted HR and they gave me the person to reach out to. I had to write up like a little something about how my degree is going to, be related to what I'm doing now. And then I had to give them my courses that I'd be taking, which is something that I had always done anyway. So I've been in my program for about 2 years now. I'm actually about 9 hours from dissertation status. So hopefully I'll be finished by the end of 2023. But even, with this last year in mind, it's something that I am definitely very, very grateful for. It actually like gave me like a lot of motivation, to keep going. That was like some really good news. And something else that happened, y'all, was so like the fees had already been paid. Like I have scholarships. I always tell y'all about that because I get a refund check. So actually, everything had already gone through for the semester, and I had gotten like a small refund back. I think it was a little over $200, but they actually like refunded the fees. So they made it like retroactive. So I got another refund check, y'all, like last week for the fees, which was like a little over $1,600. So I'm definitely very, very excited about that as well. Y'all already know I'm on my debt-free journey. I'm paying off my last item right now, and I'm just gonna chunk that there. So that is really like catapulting my debt-free journey. I was like so happy to see that. And in case you're wondering, even though this doctoral degree is 100% paid for, yes, I'm still going to apply for scholarships because I want all the free money that I can get. So I actually was looking at my financial aid for the fall semester, so for that 2022 2023 year, and I'm already at like $1,100 that I'll be getting back, and that's not even counting 2 of my other scholarships that haven't been quite calculated yet. And I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I did get another scholarship from the endowment fund, basically from a private donor. I want to say it's a little over $600, and I just had to fill out like some paperwork and do an essay. So yeah, guys, I'm still gonna keep racking up scholarships. I want to be able to catapult my financial freedom journey, and really like steward that money well. So just because you get something like 100% paid for, if you can still get scholarships, apply for them. So I think a little minute ago, I actually talked about jobs, that are willing to pay for your education in full, and how, so you avoid student loan debt, it would be a great idea to seek out these jobs. Some of those are Walmart, Target. I know like other major companies do it, but those are just some of the ones that come to mind right now. And then of course, if you work at a university, so they typically will pay a stipend, or they may pay the whole thing. And this scholarship, like, it's not like attached to anything, so meaning like that I have to give like a commitment to the university at all, like nothing. They're going to pay for your degree, to invest in you. So I would challenge you that if you're like me, you want to go back to school, maybe you have a little bit of scholarships, but the overage that you have to pay is still kind of hitting you hard. Seek out those resources that are available, that would be willing to cover your school financially. So I hope this really like encourages somebody who's like a graduate student, because there are like a lot of scholarships out there for undergrads, especially for first-time college students, but those things do get to dwindling down on the graduate level, especially at the doctoral level, depending on if you're EDD or PhD. Sometimes I feel like there are like a lot more like fellowships and things like that for PhDs, versus the EDD, because that means that you're expected to kind of be working in the field already. But I just wanted to encourage somebody with my own story to not give up. Don't lose hope. There are resources out there. It may mean a job change, it may mean really just diving into where the scholarships are, but it is out there and you can do it. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Hope this news was exciting to you, as it is to me. Be sure to subscribe to my email subscriber list, where I always drop some new information first to my email subscribers. So shouts out to y'all. You do get a freebie when you sign up, so the link to that is in the description box below, and it's actually my 8 steps to student loan freedom. I paid off my student loans in 9 months, and I give you the 8 steps that I did to do that. Make sure you check me out over at my blog, dugandixdisability.org, and I'll see you next time. Bye.